Hey buzzcasters, and welcome back. Get ready for a whirlwind of news because we've got major updates shaking things up. First, the iconic West Side Story is hitting the stage in Abingdon with the DIY Theater Company, proving this classic musical's timeless appeal. Then, we're jetting off to Los Angeles, where the LA Opera is launching its 40th season with a breathtaking production of West Side Story, featuring the incredible Gabriella Reyes and conducted by the legendary James Conlon. But wait, there's more. The LA Opera is once again enchanting audiences with West Side Story, this time with a cinematic vision from director Francesca Zambello, promising a fresh take on the beloved tale. And finally, we're heading to Duluth for a unique historic properties tour called West Side Story, showcasing the hidden architectural gems of the city's west side. Stick around, you don't want to miss any of this. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. West Side Story takes the stage in Abingdon. The DIY Theater Company is bringing the electrifying energy of West Side Story to Abingdon, captivating audiences with their vibrant production. This beloved musical, conceived by Jerome Robbins with music by Leonard Bernstein and lyrics by Stephen Sondheim, transports us to the mid-1950s New York, exploring the intense rivalry between two teenage street gangs, the Jets and the Sharks. The DIY Theater Company, formed in 2009 by music teacher Mel Hootershaw, has a history of giving young performers invaluable stage experience, and their West Side Story is no exception. Dancers, actors, and musicians from the DIY group and three of Oxford's twin cities have joined forces for this spectacular show at the Amy Theatre. Despite initial doubts about a story tackling racial conflict and gang violence, West Side Story has consistently proven to be one of the most popular and enduring musicals, resonating with audiences through its powerful themes and unforgettable score. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we're diving into the operatic world of West Side Story in Los Angeles. LA Opera opens 40th season with West Side Story. The Los Angeles Opera is celebrating its 40th anniversary season with a monumental production of West Side Story, a show that masterfully blends the worlds of opera and musical theater. Maestro James Conlon, the LA Opera's music director for over 2 decades, is finally conducting this American classic, fulfilling a long-held ambition. The cast features the incredible talents of Gabriella Reyes as Maria and Duke Kim as Tony, alongside musical veterans like Ural Eschiereta, who starred in the Steven Spielberg film version. This production, running for 10 performances at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, boasts a full orchestra, a rare treat for this iconic musical. For Conlon, this is a deeply personal journey, having been captivated by the original movie at age 10 and later immersing himself in the Broadway cast recording. Growing up in New York, the very setting of West Side Story, Conlon feels a profound connection to Leonard Bernstein's music and the story's exploration of timeless themes like racism and immigration. Gabriella Reyes also shares a deep connection, inspired by the show's representation of Latinos from a young age. The LA Opera's decision to stage West Side Story highlights its commitment to bringing diverse and resonant stories to its audience, proving that the powerful narrative of West Side Story remains as relevant today as it was in 1957. But the story doesn't end there. Prepare for a visually stunning reimagining. Next up, Francesca Zambello brings a cinematic touch to West Side Story at the LA Opera. LA Opera unveils a cinematic West Side Story. The LA Opera is set to mesmerize audiences with a new, cinematic interpretation of West Side Story, pushing the boundaries of what an opera house can present. Director Francesca Zambello aims to create a production that is suggestive of a historic time, but with a contemporary, cinematic feel, honoring the 1957 original while offering a fresh perspective. This ambitious staging features a blend of operatic and theater voices, an expanded cast of dancers and actors, and an impressive 38 musicians in the pit, all bringing Leonard Bernstein's celebrated score and Stephen Sondheim's poignant lyrics to life. A key element of this production is its commitment to authenticity, with choreographer Joshua Burgess meticulously recreating Jerome Robbins' iconic dance numbers and casting Latino actors in roles requiring Spanish dialogue, a direct nod to the show's themes of immigration and cultural identity. The production boldly tackles groundbreaking themes of racism, immigration, and gun violence, issues that resonate with amplified urgency today. Director Zambello, alongside LA Opera president and CEO Christopher Kolsch, emphasizes the company's mission to democratize access to the arts and prove that powerful theatrical experiences like West Side Story belong within the grand tradition of opera houses, making it accessible to all. From the streets of New York to the heart of the Midwest, get ready for a different kind of West Side Story in Duluth. Duluth Preservation Alliance presents West Side Story Tour. The Duluth Preservation Alliance is shining a spotlight on the often overlooked west side of the city with its annual Historic Properties Tour, uniquely themed West Side Story. This year's event breaks from tradition, moving away from the grand mansions of the eastern hillside to showcase the charming, smaller-scale homes and public buildings that represent the city's working-class neighborhoods and immigrant history. The tour features 4 private homes and 2 public buildings, offering a glimpse into the unique architecture and restoration efforts on the west side. Vice President Blake Romnesco highlights the importance of telling these great stories that often go unnoticed. Visitors will see humble yet lovingly restored properties, some still works in progress, providing inspiration for their own home renovation projects. Stories like that of Kurt Herc, who saved and meticulously restored a folk Victorian home on Goat Hill, and musician Sarah Pajunen, who revitalizes historic properties, exemplify the dedication to preserving Duluth's rich architectural heritage. The tour also includes the newly restored Alhambra Theater and the historic Denfeld High School Auditorium, celebrating the diverse history and community spirit of Duluth's West Side. That's all the news for today, but we're just getting started. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Wow, what a packed show! We saw the DIY theater company bring West Side Story to life in Abingdon, the LA Opera kick off its 40th season with a stunning West Side Story featuring James Conlon and Gabriella Reyes. Director Francesca Zambello unveil a cinematic West Side Story. And the Duluth Preservation Alliance highlight the history of its West Side with their West Side Story Tour. If you loved this episode, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Buzzcast for more incredible updates, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social media channels for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you next time.